Welcome to Journey On. I'm DJ Burr, and this is the final episode of Journey On. Thank you for joining me. For the last few years I've done Journey On, I took a significant break to go have some kids. I have my son who's 5 and my daughter who's 17 months. And life is full. And it's full because of the work that I've done in recovery, the work that I've done in bringing these stories to life. I think that I have done what I wanted to do. I wanted to offer a platform that people could turn to in their time of need to become educated about sexual abuse and sexual assault. And it's heavy on my heart to make this decision, but I think it's the right thing for me to do. I'm really stretched thin with my commitments to my practice, my writing, my family. And I think it might be time for someone else to take up the mantle. I hope someone will come along and offer a similar support that I have offered. And maybe that person's already out there. I highly recommend that you seek out what you need. That's how I got here. I sought out what I needed. More than 15 years ago, I was sexually abused and didn't know it. I was groomed for a sexual relationship with my father's best friend. And in that period of time, I thought I was on cloud 9. I thought that I was given a chance at love. But in recovery, starting recovery at 30, I came to understand that that wasn't love. That was abuse. There's no way it could have been love. I was a child, he was an adult. He knew better. And so for the last 15 plus years, I have been doing this really hard work to make sense of what happened and why it happened. And the truth is, I don't know why it happened. I wish I did. There's no explanation for it. Maybe it happened so I could be here to help others. I'm not sure. I've just tried to make sense of it. Do I still struggle with what happened? Absolutely. I still have nightmares about the situation, about him, about other abuse that I've suffered. Sometimes about random shit that really makes no sense, but it ends up being like this horrific nightmare. And I think it's all because of the trauma. The trauma that we have is sometimes or oftentimes passed down generationally, and we can't control that. So much of our trauma we can't control, if not all. And for me, I sought out care. I sought out treatment. I go to therapy every week. I do EMDR therapy periodically. I have a 12-step community that I'm in touch with regularly. And I have friends who understand my trauma, who understand my needs as a survivor, as someone who suffers from PTSD, anxiety, depression, and a host of other medical conditions that I believe is a direct result of the abuse that I suffered. My adverse childhood experiences were significant. If you ever looked up your ACEs score to get information about your adverse childhood experiences and the number, mine's 9. That's pretty significant. So I battle every day with how to make sense of what has occurred to me. And I'm sure that you do too. And what I want to offer you is grace. And that's what you should offer yourself. You don't have to do this perfectly. There's no perfect, there's no set defined rules on how to heal from trauma. But what there is self-care. And for me, I try to do self-care every day. It doesn't look the same every day. Some days it looks like binging Netflix because maybe that's all I can do. Some days it looks like walking my dog, playing with my kids more than I usually do, taking them places, which is really hard during COVID, but I try. My son likes to just get in the car and drive. And so we'll do that. My daughter, she's not talking yet to be able to communicate exactly what she wants. But as a parent, you kind of have to intuit those things. And that's what I've been working on intuiting, what my kids' needs, what my partner's needs are, and even asking directly to my partner and family and friends what they need, but also sharing what I need. And that's what I encourage you to do. Share what you need to your friends and family and loved ones in general, and see what you get. It might be exactly what you need. And if not, find some other folks to ask. There's always someone out there who can listen to you. And that's the platform that I provided. I provided a space for people to come on and share their experience, strength, and hope, knowing that they would be listened to. So I encourage all of my listeners and all of my former guests to do the best that they can do to find the space where they can share and be listened to. You're valuable, you're loved, and you deserve to live a life worth living. I'm DJ Burr, and I am signing off from Journey On. Keep going forward.